He became the center of attention the moment he entered high school for the first time, all because Charlie was born from a human-animal hybrid. His mother was a purebred chimpanzee, and his father was a biologist. He secretly used gene editing technology to create Charlie. He is still wanted by the authorities. Charlie actually didn't want to go to school. He had attended school when he was 6 or 7, but because of an accident, he had to disappear from public view and was confined at home for 10 whole years. Fortunately, he enjoyed being close to nature and liked observing the habits of different animals, especially the more unusual ones. But because his adoptive mother, a lawyer, spent 10 full years fighting for his right to attend school, Charlie really couldn't refuse her kindness. His adoptive mother took his schooling very seriously. She told Charlie he only needed to study and make friends like a normal person. She had already arranged everything at the school. Charlie's adoptive father was an authoritative scholar in chimpanzee research. He didn't quite understand her actions. If she was so worried, why not just walk Charlie to the school gate? But she explained with annoyance that teenagers don't want their parents escorting them. Charlie drew constant attention the moment he entered the school gate, although the media had already exposed information about him. Seeing a chimp-human hybrid up close, especially one attending school like a human, still felt absurd to everyone. Charlie didn't feel anything special about it. He simply observed humans, just as they observed him, a species he rarely interacted with. And as his adoptive mother instructed, he tried his best to act normal. Little did he know that a chimp human using a computer was anything but normal in the eyes of others. During class, Charlie's ears twitched. Then he suddenly looked toward the window and saw a girl falling from a tree. The absurd scene stunned everyone under the tree. They had never imagined that a carbon-based creature of flesh and blood could pull off something like that. It was like watching a Marvel movie being filmed. After saving the girl, Charlie didn't say a word. He simply handed the 6 or 7 pound kitten back to her, then quietly turned and left. John explained that Charlie truly was a chimpanzee, but Tom disagreed.
チンパンジーでもあんな動きできない。あんなことできる動物、地球上に存在しないよ。
At lunch, the girl found Charlie and naturally started chatting with him. She said she had always been curious about what it felt like to be a chimp human.
僕も不思議に思ってる。ヒューマンなのってどんな感じ？
The girl felt Charlie was exactly her type, so she introduced herself as Lucy and hoped to become friends with him. Seeing the two shake hands so warmly, the onlookers felt that maybe chimp humans weren't so hard to get along with. 2 girls even gathered the courage to approach, hoping to take a picture with Charlie. When they noticed Charlie's lunch tray, Lucy wondered if he didn't eat meat. Charlie explained he probably could eat it, but he never had, because his adoptive parents were vegetarians. Hearing this, John immediately mocked him, but a girl scolded him, saying even a chimp human had more progressive thinking than he did. John instantly became upset. Weren't there enough terrorist attacks committed by so-called vegetarians? How could that be considered progressive? Then he gave Charlie a difficult question. Vegetarians claim all life is equal, so if a mouse carrying a deadly pathogen was about to bite him, would he choose to kill the mouse, or respect life, and willingly die to a tiny mouse? Charlie answered without hesitation that he would kill the mouse. The boy became smug. It seemed vegetarians still valued their own lives more. Equality of all life was nothing but an empty slogan. But after all, Charlie was just an animal. Survival of the fittest was his nature.
でも病原菌に感染してるのがたとえ君でも撃ち殺すけど。
6 or 7 days later in New York, an organization called the Animal Liberation Alliance launched a terrorist attack on a steakhouse. A total of 11 innocent civilians were killed. Among them was even a little girl, but they felt no guilt. They believed it was a necessary sacrifice for human progress. Some people felt conflicted about the girl's death, but they were immediately refuted. The argument was that meat eaters never spare small animals, so why should human children be considered more valuable than animal young? This Animal Liberation Alliance actually had a deep connection to Charlie. 15 years ago, they raided a biological research facility. Charlie's biological mother was rescued by them at that time and handed over to an animal hospital. They didn't have the medical resources back then, so they had no choice but to give up on Charlie. Now that Charlie has reappeared in the public eye, they have decided to take Charlie back.